So there was a KKK rally in South Carolina, and some anti-racism activists were also protesting at the same time, and it got tense. So there were some scattered fights here and there, and there was a Confederate flag that was grabbed and ripped up as well, and then there was also a KKK guy who was, like, taunting black people and making, like, gorilla noises at them. So it was just a fucking shit show in many respects. But there are three pictures that were making their way around the internet which highlight the absurdity of white supremacists, and I want to share them with you here. So let's take a look at the first one. As many people have rightly pointed out, these people think they're superior. For everybody listening on the live show and you can't see this, it's just like weird, out of shape, creepy people who look like they're not doing well. Let's just put it like that. Let's be kind and put it like that. And they are taunting black people and liberal protesters. And again, their core argument is, we're superior. You're superior over what? You don't look superior over anything. Hate to burst your bubble. And that's one of the things, that's why I never really understood. I was never able to tap into that mindset that racists have, white supremacists have, anti-Semites have. It's like, but why? Why do you believe it? Why do you believe it? We're superior. But what does that even mean? Define that. What are you saying? We're better. But what's your standard? How are you evaluating? What are you saying? And don't you find it a little ridiculous that you're willing to think in such a broad way where you don't give people credit for being individuals? It was like, black people are like X, fill in the blank. All black people? Everyone fits the description of the thing you just made up right now? And all white people are superior. You really think these people are superior? They don't look superior to me. All right, now, let's take a look at the next one real quick. Okay, this one is hilarious because look at the white woman there next to the guy who's in the center of the frame holding the Confederate flag. She's scared. It's a woman with hundreds of people with her on her side, carrying the Confederate flag and all being racist together. Yay, let's be racist together. And one black guy gets up there to taunt them, and the woman is scared. Why is this picture so great? It shows the victim complex of Southern whites. All along, and don't even take my word for it. Read their fucking old textbooks. We spoke about it the other day. In Alabama, we covered one of the textbooks. Read it all, man. They're very clear. They say, well, I mean, really, we're kind of the victims. So when they were doing slavery, well, you know, we're the victims. We got to control our property. These slaves, they get rowdy sometimes. Isn't life hard for a slave owner? I mean, we're the victims. Jim Crow, segregation. When segregation was over, they were crying for the right to continue to keep blacks as second-class citizens. They wanted the right to take away the rights of others. I mean, that's the most backwards ideology ever. You flipped the reality of the situation in your head, and you believe it wholeheartedly. There's hundreds of Confederate idiots there, one black guy taunting them, and this white woman is like, oh my God, I'm so scared. You have hundreds of people with you, and you're showing a sign of this person's great-great-great-grandfather's enslavement. You're holding a sign of that, and then when he wants to step up to you for that and taunt you, you say, oh my God, you're victimizing me. Aren't you victimizing him by holding the sign of slavery in his face? Oh, yeah, it drives me fucking crazy. All right, let's look at the next picture. This one's going to be, this one's going down in history, man. This one's going down in history. So you have a white supremacist who was at the rally. He got heat stroke. Guess who came to save the day? A black officer. So the black officer is helping this guy to shade and helping him to safety and probably helping him, get water or something to make sure that he doesn't fucking die. What this shows you is the maturity of the different sides. What this shows you is one side all along has been screaming like they're the victim when they're the oppressor, and the other side has been the bigger man. And they've said, all we want is equality, all we want is justice, all we want is freedom, all we want is an equal playing field. By the way, and this is analogous to gay rights today. People scream like there's gay bigots. No, there's nobody saying that only gay people should be allowed to get married and you ban straight people from being married. All the LGBT activists are saying we just want equality. People on the left and gay people just want the same rights as straight people. Black people the entire time. All we want is the same rights as white people. But no, the fanatic, paranoid white supremacists the entire time said, no, there's something more sinister going on here. They're evil, they're bad, so we got to keep them down.